Welcome back to the Duke Show, and this is what you need to know. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it! Welcome back to the Duke Show, and this is what you need to know. Before we go even further, watch this video. Alright, so right now, I want to get into the BRICS, man. You know, that's something that's real, flying under the radar. A lot of people ain't really tapping into, what's going on with the BRICS. So I wanted to tap in with it so I can be, kind of informed also. But it's real major what's going on right now in the world. So, first off, if y'all don't know what BRICS is, I'm gonna break it down. All right. BRICS is a acronym for Brazil, Russia, India, and China. All right. And then on the third summit, because they have summits, they have meetings. The third one, South Africa became a part of the group, which the acronym is BRICS. So B is for Brazil, the R is for Russia, the I is for India, the C is for China, and the S is for South Africa. All right. They say the economic weight of BRICS is certainly considerable. Between 2003 and 2007, the growth of the four countries accounted for 65% of the expansion of the world GDP. So just those four countries, just four of them, not even South Africa yet, just the four of them, the Brazil, the Russia, the India, and China. Those four countries accounted for 65% of the expansion of world GDP. So that's major. So they got their hands in the expansion of the world GDP, which is the world money. In terms of purchasing power, the BRICS GDP today already exceeds that of the US or the European Union, the EU. To give an idea of the pace of growth in these countries, in 2003, the BRICS accounted for 9% of the world's GDP. And then in 2009, this figure increased to 14%. So from 2003, the GDP accounted for 9%. And then six years later, it rose to 14%. In 2010, the GDP of all five countries, including South Africa this time, totaled 11 trillion in US dollars, or 18% of the world's economy. Considering their GDP by purchasing power, this figure is even higher. In US dollars, is 19 trillion, or 25%. Alright, so since I just broke that down to y'all, while the war is going on over there and people in America is so gun-ho on the elections and stuff like that, most people are not even voting down ballot. People don't even know who these people are. So a real change is gonna happen when people start to wake up and do voting that way. But if they just going down and vote for these two presidents, like, man, this country already doomed, bro, in my eyes. But I wanted to come to y'all and bring y'all some of these videos, man, because it's getting there, man. I don't want to fearmonger. I think America will, crumble this bitch before they let, all these countries get ahead of them. So that's why this is real concerning and it's real major. So I want to just let y'all know what's going on. So, you know, the BRICS had a summit, right, in Russia, on the 22nd to the 24th. So it's still going on to this day, right? And today's the last day, the 24th. So I just want to bring y'all what's going on over there and what they talking about. Check this out. What y'all take of that video, man? I'm gonna take you right here and I'm gonna blow it up. I'm gonna take y'all right here and blow it up. It's big business going on. That's what's going on. It's big deals, big business. Y'all better tap in, man. Stay tuned. What's going on, man? Shit ain't no game.
On a Western system. Past years, we were all reliant on a Western system and the Western media narrative and the Western politics, the Western banking and finance systems. And now that we've seen sanctions being imposed on certain countries, we've seen the biasness of some of these international bodies, the BRICS has become a solution. We remember that it started and it was only Brazil, Russia, India and China. And on the sidelines of international forums, they met these countries and decided to create a cooperation for mutual benefit. But all these other countries are now joining because they see that there is acceptance amongst each other for each other's diversity and willingness to cooperate economically, culturally, socially. And this has also made us realize that within the BRICS countries, right, we are having a bigger population, more natural resources, and if we learn to work independently outside of the Western systems, even the sanctions won't harm us. The president of Iran in the plenary spoke about this and he said, look, sanctions are there. Any one of our countries can be sanctioned next. But if we are actually working collectively and effortlessly to move us together positively as BRICS countries, we won't be affected by these sanctions.
So not only are they thinking in terms of unity, no biasness, no, I'm superior, I'm the superior race, I'm a cutthroat you, I'm a backstab you. No, we gonna give, all our countries are significant in our own certain way. So if we learn to work together and learn to cooperate and learn to, be leaders of our nations, of our countries, and want to see the best for everybody, those sanctions that the West give us aren't going to harm us because we are helping each other in ways where we will benefit more by helping each other than relying on the West. So now tell me now I ask y'all, the history of the West, y'all think they about to keep doing this? Letting these people grow and expand in the way they expanded? Because it's not just Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South America no more. It's so many other countries that's stepping up and want a part of this too. Imagine having your own country and you've been lied to because another country is lending a hand, right? The West lending a hand to your country, say, okay, we'll give you this to get your economy going, to get your people going, to get this going, to get that going, get this built, get that built. But on the other hand, we're gonna have y'all sign these contracts. And the contracts are some contracts that's bullshit. It's like I'm never gonna be able to pay this shit back. So now I'm in debt to this country. So now I can't do what I want to do and move how I want to move because I'm in debt with this country. If I do this, they gon' fine me and tax me. So now it's another alternative. If we work together, we won't have to. You won't have to, depend on just these people. No, you got all of us to help out now. And we don't want nothing. We don't want nothing back from you but the barter system. If we all help each other out and what we need and what we can get going, we won't have a need to be taxed. Then we won't need to have this country, this military in our country. We won't need to have. You know what I'm saying? It's breaking it down. Boom, 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 boom. Until America would be isolated. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This shit is powerful. It's real powerful. If you really break it down and understand what's going on the side of the people who's been having a foot on their neck for so long, if you've never been that type of person in your life, you won't understand. But it's the underdog. That's what the BRICS is. The underdogs. It's like the Chinese president Xi Jinping calls on BRICS to defend peace and achieve common security around the world. These people are going for world dominance. And not doing it by force or, bloodshed or the sabotage or the spies and all of this, all of that. They want to defend it with peace and achieve common security. Common security, not just on your side, on our side too. Everybody want to be safe. Everybody wants some security around the world. This the BRICS pay. They already got their own pay, y'all. They already got their own pay. Oh, let's bring it back. These people that got a whole banking system already, man. Checking, savings, this card, that card. Y'all can tap in, man. It said Kenya should join BRICS and continue the struggle for a multipolar world. Taking sides with the West has contributed to our continued existence as a slave plantation for the West, with our house niggers singing praises for West. This is the people talking about, y'all. This is the people talking about. It said Bill Gates ordered by the Dutch court to stand trial in the Netherlands for allegedly misleading the public about the safety of the shots. This dude, and with the used to be my neighbor sweater wearing ass. I'm gonna fuck off my screen, bro. This is the president. It's a president. I don't know what country that is, but that's what he got to say.
Incendian y destruyen cada vez que cae un misil de alta precisión sobre un edificio de apartamentos en Gaza y mata hombres, mujeres y niños. Cada vez que cae un misil sobre Beirut o sobre el sur del Líbano, esos misiles incendian y destruyen el sistema de Naciones Unidas. ¿Dónde está la Corte Internacional de Justicia? ¿O es que fue creada solo para perseguir a los países del sur? ¿Dónde está el sistema de justicia de Naciones Unidas? Solo para sacar documentos, comunicados, y la vida de los niños y niñas de Palestina no valen. Alcemos con fuerza la voz y busquemos un plan práctico también, audaz, para una refundación del sistema de Naciones Unidas que agoniza ante el surgimiento de corrientes nazis y fascistas a lo largo de esta coyuntura histórica tan dolorosa. Un nuevo mundo es posible. Creemos que un nuevo mundo ya ha nacido. Los BRICS es el epicentro del nacimiento y el parto histórico de ese nuevo mundo.
Oh, he talking big talk. That's the president of Venezuela. He talking big talk, y'all. He said why the United Nations ain't helping, ain't speaking up, ain't doing nothing for the genocide going on in Gaza. He calling these people's Nazis and fascists, and he talk about it's time for a new world. He think it's already been born. Y'all better tap in, man. This shit's serious. This shit is serious, man. It said Putin was shown a symbolic banknote. The note represents the collective work being carried out within the BRICS framework. This shit right here. So this is hard, bro. This is hard. Wow, this is the dollar bill. This is the note. This is the note. This is the money. Just like how we got $100 in US money, this is the BRICS money. This is what it looked like. This is what it's gonna look like. They got all the countries right here. This is, man, this crazy. That's India, Russia, Brazil, South Africa, China. And they got their things right here. Y'all see this? It's like some type of artwork for South Africa. And then they got the artwork for Brazil. That's that statue in Brazil. This is this Russia, and this like some place in Russia. This India, and this one of the temples in India. And then they got the dragon for China. Man, that's crazy, man. That's the money right there. Look, he got the money. We got our own money. Hey, that's crazy, man. Y'all better tap in. Real talk. Yeah, it's going down at the Russia forum, the BRICS forum. It's going down, y'all. It's going down. They say the BRICS reveals plans. See, everybody tapped in, man. Y'all can tap in.
Мы очень рассчитываем на
We
активную
count very much on
работу в Иране.
be upon you all.
Большое спасибо,
Thank you so
уважаемый
much,
господин президент.
Mr. President.
Мы очень рассчитываем на
We
активную
count very much on
работу в Иране в нашем объединении.
interaction
И, конечно,
within the
я
grouping.
сказал в своем вступительном
And as
слове,
I have said
мы
in my
все
opening remarks,
очень
we
обеспокоены
are all
развитием
very much
ситуации
concerned
Oh
by
shit,
the
this
developments
is
both
в
2
регионе
hours
Кавказа.
long.
Gaza
И,
and
конечно,
I didn't know it was that long. They clowning. I'm saddened by what the U.S. has become. They have been destroying country after country for the past 30 years. Julian Assange's father, John Shipton, at the BRICS. It's crazy. Let's tap in.
Putin quite often says, if you're not with us, the Russian President Vladimir Putin has said, look, guys, BRICS is not opposed to anyone. We're not opposed to anyone. And what was it? Was it the Indian leader, Narendra Modi, saying, look, it's not anti-West, it's just not West. How do you read into that? Because essentially Putin is saying, we're not against anybody, but Washington quite often says, if you're not with us, you're against us.
Well, you know, sometimes the utterances of Washington fall into the area of where you just ignore them and go on with your work. You know, I mean, we've all in the assertion of the necessity to have peace and trade. In the assertion of that, we move towards that constantly. We don't, and we examine, of course, the nature of the actions of the empire, the United States Empire. We examine those to see where we can fit in and where we just move aside. But treating the United States as a monster that's, you know, the size of Mars or Venus, you know, I think is the wrong, incorrect response. And actually, I'm saddened to a certain extent by what the United States has become, because I'm a man of the 60s, 70s and 80s, and the promise of the peace promise after the USSR dissolved itself, the exuberance of the United States in the 60s and 70s, all of those things led us to believe that there was a possibility that the United States would shine like the morning star in the evening. It's saddening to see that they embarked in the last 30 years an attempt to destroy the Ummah, for example, by destroying country after country after country. And it's also really distressing to see that the United States is supporting a genocide in Palestine. And this wrenches the heart from the chest.
Well, it's
Powerful words, powerful words, powerful words, man. It's a South African MP. BRICS has now offered direct competition to the World Bank and IMF. Countries can now go to the new development bank for assistance. This entrance of BRICS is not world domination like the Americans. See what I'm saying? In that last video, I wanted to show y'all this
the Russian
too.
President Vladimir
Check
Putin
this
has
shit
said,
out.
look, guys, BRICS is not opposed to anyone.
Forces of sometimes the
Hold on. Right here, it say 36 countries participating in summit. 36, y'all. So it ain't just the Russia and Brazil and the starting five. They got a bench. They got like 3 benches to come in if the starting five get tired, in like basketball terms. All of these people participating. They listening. They trying to join. They like, is it gonna be beneficial for us joining? Can we get a cut of this pie? What's the deal? What's going on? They in here like, what's going on? We need help in a certain type of way, not just, you know what I'm saying? People want to be free, man. They don't want that foot on their neck. This is why this is happening. They got a starting 5. And then they got 3 benches. They got 3 benches, y'all. 3-4 benches to come in when the starting 5 gets hired. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta tap in, man. Let's listen to what dude's saying.
BRICS has offered now, number one, BRICS has offered now a direct competition to the World Bank and to the IMF. And the countries that now need assistance, instead of going to these institutions, which is the IMF and the World Bank, they can go to the New Development Bank, which does not impose the very same conditions that these other countries have. Remember, the interest of BRICS, it is not this world domination that you have when it comes to the Americans. You can never speak to any American president without even them recognizing each other. I think they call each other the leader of the free world. Each and every president of America is always referred to as the leader of the free world, meaning how they view themselves is that they are there not only to lead America, but the entire world, the entire world. Therefore, these institutions that are led by them, they are there to perpetuate such stereotypes and such dominance.
See what I'm saying? They said the West, they'll help you out, but they'll give you a significant amount of interest that it'll be hard for you to pay that shit back. And they know this. And most of these countries, they'll do it because they trying to make their economy thrive or whatever thrive. But it's still hurting them because they in debt now. They said that the New Development Bank, they ain't doing all that. They want to see you eat. The New Development Bank, man, they like, man, they treating us like we can be part of this also. So you think these people ain't gonna come rush these people, bro? It's like, come on.
За организацию сегодняшнего диалога лидеров в формате BRICS+. Рад приветствовать всех коллег.
Yeah, he ain't speaking English. It said China will support Global South countries to join BRICS, no matter how the international situation changes. He like, man, it's room for everybody to eat. No matter how much, the dude who got he the plug, no matter how much it hurt his pockets. We'll take care of that. Y'all ain't gotta worry about that. The plug is America. One ball up, one fist. It's one mighty blow. He also thanked Vladimir Putin, for the successful holding of the summit in Israel. I mean, I think that's in Iran or something. They said something. But yeah, nobody got poisoned. Nobody got a bug tracker on their cars. You know what I'm saying? No fugazi. He like, man, thank you for no fugazi. We can come have a meeting like men. We can come chop it like men with all the fool shit. Look at this, man. It said China has demanded an immediate de-escalation in Ukraine at the BRICS summit. Man. P.S. De-escalation means no more NATO weapons or money for Zelensky.
Voices advocating peace. The Ukraine crisis still persists. And China and Brazil, in collaboration with other countries from the global south, initiated a group of friends for peace to address the crisis. The aim is to gather more voices advocating peace. We must uphold the three key principles namely no expansion of the battlefields, no escalation of hostilities, and no fanning flames, and strive for swift de-escalation of the situation. The Ukraine crisis still persists. In China and Brazil,
ain't nobody, man, people tired of what's going on. See what I'm saying? Look, the vibe on X over BRICS right now. See, look at this. Everybody tapping in, man. Everybody tapping in. Everybody tapping in like, man, yeah, everybody get a piece of the pie. Yeah, everybody get a piece of the pie. I hope this ain't no scheme and scam how the West be doing people, If they really, or people of their word, leaders of their word, man, and then have everybody join and everybody eat and everybody countries thrive, like, man, that's what's up. Shit. That's what's going on, man.
Been following anything on Gaza, then I'm sure you've heard about the CNN article that was an attempt to elicit sympathy for the IOF after a soldier took his own life after returning from Gaza, only to find out from his partner in crime that they had been bulldozer drivers and they drove over hundreds of Palestinians dead and alive. Well, now I've just read a tweet from a reporter I follow from Middle East Monitor, and it is beyond horrifying. He says, from a mother in Jabalia, they took all the children from their mothers and put them inside what resembled a pit or a hole. The tank came to circle around them repeatedly until their bones cracked under the pressure of dust and sand, amidst the screams of children and the wailing of mothers. After that, soldiers came and started throwing the children towards the mothers. Whoever caught a child was ordered to carry him and move away quickly, with no guarantee that the child would be their own. Many mothers carried children who were not their own and were forced to leave with them, leaving their own children in the hands of other mothers. This marked the beginning of a new chapter of suffering, with mothers searching for their children in the arms of other women, trying to calm the children they held until they found their real mothers. The absolute evil. And now I'm fighting with people on Twitter who are saying, Pixar, it didn't happen. How many pictures of dead children do you need to see before you believe it? They're not allowing reporters into Gaza. They've cut off the internet. And now they've just announced that 6 reporters from Al Jazeera are allegedly part of the H group because they found spreadsheets with their names on it. Who believes these lies? They just put a target on 6 more heads of journalists because 160 dead journalists aren't enough for them, and the Western world is just watching this and letting it happen. I have never been more disgusted with my government. I have never been more disgusted with my country, with the American people. If you are not speaking out, right now, you are a deeply, deeply broken person. Meanwhile, I'm saying, oh, well, who are you voting for in the election? Well, you have to vote for this person, save democracy, as we are allowing children to be run over by bulldozers. I can't do this anymore. If you are not speaking out, if all you're worrying about is an election that's 2 weeks away, I hate like this.
That's what I said that in the beginning of the video, didn't I tell you all that? It's so much going on right now, man, that, see, who cares about that election? That shit don't mean nothing, Nathan. But that's gonna wrap it up with this video, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real gangster shit going on right now. And not the type of gangster shit that y'all used to. This is real gangster shit. This is real world, global gangster shit. So yeah, with that being said, man, until next time.